Hiya, hiya,
Ah,
everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Hiya, hiya. I am Daiya Fortuna, and with me today is.
Shell, the princess of nostalgia. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Ah, we have been we have been very excited to get to hang out together. I'm
Yes,
still so like it's happening. It's real. It's going on. I'm
it's
so
such a
happy and so
wonderful
thankful.
feeling.
It really
Yeah,
is. It
yeah.
really is. Um, would you like to like? I know you've already introduced yourself as the princess of nostalgia, but what kind of things do you do? Should we like introduce
And
our content too?
also, of course. But first,
Oh yes.
I'm introducing myself as a princess. Yet I haven't even done my royal greeting. Here, wait.
Oh wait, do you have a cute royal greeting? Oh, I'm ready. I'm emotionally preparing myself right now at this very moment.
I was already cursing, but let me do it again.
Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Hello, hello. Ohayo, Mina. I am Dizzy Shell, the green thing, as you already heard, the princess of nostalgia, and it's very nice to meet you. Hi, hi.
So cute. So cute. I
You're
so
very
so
cute too.
distinguished, very ojo-sama boy.
Ha 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 ha.
Ooh,
Ha.
so cute. Every time I see you, I
I
just want
like
to explode.
retro.
Very normal.
I
Sorry.
was listen when hmm, when Daiya-san debuted and I saw your design, I
Mm,
was over the moon. It's so pretty.
thank
I
you.
think it's so beautiful
I
and
I'm
it
I can't
fits your
handle this
voice so
cuteness.
well.
I can't handle this cuteness. I'm gonna like explode or something. Oh, oh jeez. Oh gosh.
Normally, I'm the senpai type, but with your lovely,
Mm.
smooth voice here next to me, it makes me feel like a little stumbling kohai. I'm
Wow.
spilling all my spaghetti in the presence of such a nice lady.
Oh my gosh. No. We're both like I think honestly we're both very like relaxing voices kind of. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I think we're very well suited in that respect. I'm excited to
I
have like a nice
agree.
relaxing like zatsu and just chatting and catching up. It's been a while.
It's been a while and it's so special because I don't think a lot
Mm.
of people on my side know. And
Oh.
you did mention it's a public knowledge, right?
Oh
That
then
we have known each other from.
oh yeah. We've known each other a very long time. I don't think I've talked about it with Mons on my side, but you and I have actually been acquainted for a very good long while, a few years now. But I think
Since
this,
before I debuted.
yeah, since before you debuted. But this is like we're finally getting to hang out together after like a lot of like
Yes,
hanging out like ships passing kind of, you know, we interacted and we like chatted together, but we never. I don't think we've ever like streamed together, per se.
no, but we have always been cheering each other on. I
Mm.
remember commenting on your tweets and you commenting on mine and just, seeing updates and new assets and
Mm.
I knew we were always in each other's like field of vision. Like I
Mm.
never I don't know, you never disappeared from my side until like a certain point, right? And then you
Yeah.
reappeared and I was so incredibly happy. It
I still think it's so silly, and I feel very embarrassed, but I I didn't realize because I hadn't really brought it up. I didn't realize that you had remembered me. We reached out to each other once, like around the time of like March, I think, or maybe a little bit before
Mhm.
that this year. Um, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so good to see Digi. Like I remember watching your streams very fondly, and like they're so relaxing. I used to use them to like relax after like a long day of like university and things like that. And so like I had such a very fond memory of your streams. But I assumed, especially because I kind of affected my voice a little bit a very long time ago. I was very nervous that maybe you didn't remember me, so I just never brought it up. And I didn't realize that you knew who I was. I feel really embarrassed.
For me, it was the other way around because I thought, oh no, I remember. So now I have to pretend that like maybe I don't remember because otherwise I'd be like a creepo, right? Who remembered you from all those years ago and just comes into your DMs and is just like, I know who you are.
I know who you are.
I know who you are. So I had to be like, I did my best to like not be weird. I was just like, greetings, Miss Daiya.
No, you were super polite about it, but I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, like I remember, I think we were like little tiny like pre-debut babies on Twitter.
Yes,
15 million years ago, at the same time, and we were cheering each other on, and it was very cute, and but I assumed that like, you know, so much time has passed. I was like, she's probably forgotten, but like I saw you on my Twitter feed a while back, and I was so excited to see you again and to see that you were still streaming and that you were still like pursuing your happiness, and it made me very happy to see. So I'm very honored.
Miss Daiya, I never forget. I mentioned it to you privately before, but while I was in pre-debut, I was in the hospital. I had a ependymoma removed from my lower spine. That's a non-cancerous, slow-growing tumor, and that was at the tail end of COVID, so no one could visit me as well. So I was in the hospital alone, staring at the ceiling, terminally online on Twitter, planning VTuber things. So I remember everyone that interacted with me and was nice to me and encouraged me. You know, it's just I never forgot. I never did.
And I never forgot you either. I was so glad to see that you were still like happy and doing good things and you know, looking as lovely as ever. I don't know, I just was very like, I saw you one day on Twitter and I was like, oh my god.
So for me, at first there was like a little bit denial involved in the process as well because I saw you, and then I was like, "No, is this her? Wait
a second, surely not,
what?
Right?
it can't. No, it can't be." And I figured it out eventually and was like, "Oh, I'm so incredibly happy for her."
Thank you.
Of course, I had known for a while and I wanted to reach out, but a lot of things happened for you and I knew you were really, really busy. And you had a lot of like emotional things to kind of take care of. And I didn't want to bust through the wall, you know, like the cool 8-man being like, hey, I remember you. Spend time with me.
Let me hang out with you, please. I know you're going through it, but let me in.
Listen.
No, you were very kind and polite about the way that it all worked out, and I was really happy because again I was kind of like I was like, oh my gosh, like I was excited and I like looked over your streams. For those who don't know, Digi does like a lot of very cool streams, but there's a specific type called it is Rainy Parade, right? Or Rain Parade?
It's Rain Parade. Rain Parade. Yeah.
And they're like these comfy zatsus with like video footage of walking through Japan videos in the background. and you just have your little parasol, your little umbrella, and you hang out and you talk to everyone, and it's very comfy. And I have very fond memories because I actually I a long time ago in a dream, I tried that out once because I was inspired by you. And I remember liking it so much because of how comfy it was. But I remember those streams very fondly. We were talking about it before because I used to, when I was in uni, I used to put on your videos of you walking through and talking very relaxingly, and I would take those videos and I would put either your VOD or your stream up on my phone, and I would take a nap after my lectures.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh,
Yeah, very comfy. So I was never like, there in chat or anything like that, but I lurked and I would put them on, and then I would fall asleep. I would hongshu mimi and take a nap after class.
So sweet. I never thought I had that sort of impact on people. That's so sweet.
I think that's the thing about like VTubing. I think that's impacted me the most is realizing like how in little ways we kind of like influence other people, even if we don't think so, So thank you for being such a comfy presence, on the internet. Thank you for being here, and I'm so glad that you're here.
I'm getting all teary-eyed again. I was teary-eyed before stream, and now I'm double as teary-eyed.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was not my intention. I was like, oh, we're just gonna have like a chill little zatsu. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna relax. The world's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be like, nice and peaceful. And then,
13 minutes in, the tears start coming, and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
It's just like, for me, this is just like full circle, because this is just such a lovely reminder that the people that started with me are still here.
Yeah,
it sounds silly. It's just so important to me. Oh, I'm getting really emotional. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Maybe. Oh no. I didn't. This is not the intended effect of today's stream. Oh no.
So many things have happened in the community. So many people that both of us knew aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
Or, sometimes you just fall out of touch with people, and that's completely normal.
Yeah.
And I just wish everyone well, of course. But for me, it's just such a full circle from that headspace that I was in, alone in the hospital, commissioning scabs, replying under every single Twitter thread because I was so bored.
Yeah.
Playing teamfight tactics on my phone.
On your phone. I think we all during that period of time, like, during quarantine, were playing a lot of mobile games. I was also a victim of the teamfight tactics.
Oh,
it's just really fun. Me too. I'm really thankful in a weird way for like the situations that led me to streaming, because I started out streaming because a little bit earlier than that, like a year or two before, I started watching streams because I was still in university and I was living by myself overseas. And I like, with all the lockdowns and everything like that, I lost my job. I couldn't go to work anymore. And I was stuck in a studio apartment by myself. And it may or may not have had black mold in it, but that's another story.
No, not the black mold.
It was not great. I got very sick, but I found myself like alone and really isolated. So I started watching like VTubers and like specifically like Hololive and things like that, like because of being alone and wanting something to fill that space, and how comforted I felt by that. presents was what motivated me to do the same, so that one day maybe I could be that presence for someone else. And I think that's a very
And
like
I'm sure you've
common sentiment.
succeeded.
Thank you.
I know the Mon-Mons love you very much. I know that for a fact. I'm well aware. I peeked out my feelers, and I can tell the Mon-Mons are a very lovely bunch who appreciate you a lot. I see
They're
a lot of
pretty
love
good.
for you. And, you know, it's just... I don't know. Like, I feel the same way. I think for me, what brought me to streaming is just the wish to make something out of nothing. Like, to just make this happen with my own little paws. my own little coin purse and my own little sweat glands, I guess. blood, sweat, and money. And it's just so nice to know that this is, you know, what we have. It's just what we've built. It's your effort. You made it, you know, and I'm so proud of you and your journey.
And I'm so proud of you. I am truly so thankful that you continue to work your way into better and brighter days, and it's just really amazing and lovely, and yeah.
It's definitely been a journey. For me, it's almost 3 years.
Ooh.
Is it the same for you? It should be, right? If we started around the same time?
Yeah, in grand total, I think... yeah, because I started streaming for the very, very, very first time in 2022. Yeah, so...
Yeah, same as me.
Whoa. Whoa, we've been in this a while.
Here.
And we're still here. Yeah, and the Mon-Mons aren't getting rid of me anytime soon. I'm gonna be here till I'm old and wrinkly and gross.
Good. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for the things that you have planned. I'm not gonna blabber them here out loud. It's for the Mon-Mons to discover. I'm not giving you anything for free here. But I know, and it's all super cool, and you're gonna love it a lot.
Digi's already teasing. You're learning well, yeah.
That's my job, you know. They love that. They love when I tease them.
An important job, an important part of the job.
Recently, I discovered that I'm really into ASMR. I have spread my ASMR wings,
and I'm so very thankful for that. Your wings are very well suited for ASMR, if I do say so myself.
But so are yours. You know, you have such a nice, soothing voice as well.
Thank
I think
you.
we're like voice sisters. We have quite similar appeal in our voices. I want to say.
I think so.
We did a very fun thing. A couple ASMR streams a lot where I made a call and response, basically like an idol.
Oh, how fun!
And I count down. I say 3, 2, 1. And when I say 1, they type in 1, like the dog bark.
Oh, yeah.
So I had my Chad bark for me. It was really nice.
Whoa. Well, I need to start taking notes from you. Give me a second. Let me find a pen and paper. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I've got something to learn here. Whoa. Wait a second. You're on to something here.
Gentle torture master.
My favorite one, we did one for April Fools that was like me, like very gently and very romantically beating Mon-Mons with a metal pipe. And so I took a metal pipe sound and I played it really quietly, so it was still ASMR, but I beat them with it. But I've done like interrogation ASMR and like that kind of stuff. And I'm currently working on waterproofing my microphone because I really want to do waterboarding ASMR.
Waterboarding! You're so smart, Daiya!
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving me ideas!
Yeah. Well, we can workshop. We can workshop good ASMR ideas together.
I think this is the start of a
of
a beautiful thing.
a very beautiful thing. I think so too. Oh, hello, welcome in. I think so.
And
I think so.
Mina, thank you so much for all the follows. I'm seeing it on my screen.
Thank
It's
you.
very, very kind. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I hope that Monmons will maybe introducing Monmons to a new lovely friend. So
Same for the Usabus. Usabu. Please still support
Usabus,
Please,
that's
please,
cute.
please.
Such a cute name.
Miss Daiya. Let me shout you out, Miss Daiya.
Oh well, yeah. Oh, wait, I can do that too. Give me a second. Let me really quickly shout out. Let me shout out my I got a raid and I would like to shout out first
Yeah.
and then I will shout you out. There we go. Oh my gosh, crazy things are happening.
Oh, you're like me. It takes me forever to shout people out. I'm so slow at typing.
It's been a very
so
long
slow
time.
At typing it
I don't have as much experience as I like, anymore. So
Yeah, I understand. I
I only just started streaming on Twitch again after a very long time, cause before this I could only stream on Twitch or on YouTube, and so I got
Was that a policy issue?
yeah, just like a rule kind of deal, and so I only just started streaming on both recently, and I'm having to like. It's been so long that I've completely forgotten what limited knowledge I had.
I can teach you. I'm always simulcasting. I can teach you everything
Yeah,
I know. I'd
see,
love to.
I am so thankful for simulcasting. It is so convenient. It's so
Yes,
convenient.
It is.
I like it so
Very,
much.
very convenient.
Yeah, I really like a lot of things about YouTube, but being able to do both at the same time is just... I think it's too convenient not to.
I'm gonna be fully honest. I wish YouTube would just do the kind of thing that Kick did, where they just stole Twitch's entire interface and it looked the exact same. And I wish YouTube would just also look the exact same as Twitch does, because then I wouldn't need to learn anything. It would all be the same.
It would be the same. I mean, there's things I like, for example, like the thumbnails and like the VOD system, but there's some other things that I think, like, since it's a streaming first platform and not a video first platform,
Yeah.
there are some things
Yeah.
about Twitch that are just very convenient, whether I want them to
Yes.
be or not. Yeah, I also wish that YouTube would improve their platform a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it would just be nicer if both platforms were a bit more creator friendly, because it feels like both platforms aren't really thinking about creators when they're making any rules
Which
or
is
like
very ironic.
any new updates.
I would agree with that. It's very ironic given the fact that, like, the platforms exist because of creators posting things to them.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so twisted, right?
Yeah, sick and twisted and freaked up, I think. A little bit messed up.
Sick and twisted.
Sick and twisted!
messed up.
And messed up. Horrible.
Truly, truly vile.
Yeah, awful, disgusting. But also, thank you for allowing me to stream on your platform. Please don't kick me out.
Yes, please, thank
Please,
you,
please,
thank
please,
you,
please,
thank
please
you.
don't.
I'm so happy I can give you half of my revenue. You
Ooh,
need it more than
thank
I
you.
do.
Yeah, you're a small company. You're a small
You're a small
indie developer,
company.
and you really need it.
You're
you know?
new here.
You're you're new in town. You need it. You need the help.
It makes sense.
Yeah, you're starving.
It makes sense.
You need help. you need it. You need it so much. Yeah,
I have to say,
Mm.
oh, you first.
Oh, I was just going to say that, like, yeah, the one thing about, like, Twitch is, like, they take so much more. Why do they take so much more?
They're just like, yep, this is mine and this is mine. I'll take half of this too, and Yeah, well, you have to run ads every hour. There's nothing you can do about that, even if you
Yeah,
try.
it's like, ugh,
Ugh.
ugh. Shakes my fist angrily
At the clouds, at the
at the
sky.
sky, cursing the heavens.
I think when we both started, partners still got a special split. This is how long this was ago. Partners still got like the whole contract, right? When they reached partner and they got like a deal.
It was like, that
And
was
they,
the 60/40, wasn't it?
I think for most creators it was like that. Obviously for like the very, very big ones, they had like their own splits, which makes sense, IMO. I think if you
Yeah.
get like a juggernaut of a creator on your platform, it makes sense that they get like their separate deal. But it's, you know, things
Yeah.
used to be so different back then.
Damn, back in the olden days.
Back
In
in
the
the
days of
olden
yore.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's I came back and I like looked at it for a second and then I realized there's like Partner Plus program and like all this other
Yeah.
stuff and the more I looked at it, the more my head hurt and I just kind of gave up. I was like, you know what?
Don't worry,
I'm
senpai.
not going to
I'll
worry.
show you around.
It feels weird
I'll
to
show
have
you
someone
around the
call me
school
senpai.
grounds.
It's such
I
a
think
weird
Miss Daiya
feeling.
is a bit older than me. I'd think.
I don't actually know that. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna text you on Discord and you can confirm or
And we
deny.
can okay, we can confirm. We can confirm.
This is my age. What do you think?
No, we are the same age, actually.
Oh, we're the same age.
We're the same age, so
okay.
stop. You don't have to call me. You don't have to call me senpai. We're the same age.
I don't have to, but can I?
You can. You can. I think a lot of people feel like I give like big sister energy. So I am happy to, if that's
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I completely feel you. I get always told at work that I have like granddaughter energy to most of my old co-workers, so
When you
I'm always
pinch your
the kohai
cheeks.
by default.
You just have the cool high vibe, I guess.
It's very convenient. It's very convenient to be the child and always get a parent and my
treats.
older co-workers.
Yeah, yeah. You always get the goodies, and I feel like you don't get in trouble, right?
Yeah, I tend to. I mean, I'm quite apologetic in general. Like, I will own up and apologize when I make a mistake. But my coworkers have worked in the job for like 40 years, so they're just like, oh, we don't care what happens here. Like, none of us will lose our jobs ever.
Yeah.
We just, you know, do the work, clock in, clock out, and go home. Like, it's fine. We'll figure it out. So
That's such a
I've
nice
never
and like
felt-
forgiving environment to be in.
yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like my part-time job. Like that is actually, you know, something that I think I haven't had in any prior jobs that I've worked. I'm quite how do you say, grateful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I'd hate to have to, like send a very strongly worded email to your part-time job like, stop being mean to her. Be nice.
She said no pickles.
Pickles. She said no pickles. No overtime.
It's actually the kind of thing where I told my work before that I was streaming, so they know, and they're always very excited. Like, they don't completely get it, but when I say, hey, like, you know, I have this event going on, or I have like a multi-day thing where I can't attend, my boss will genuinely try to give me those days as my days off, and it is very nice. I
So
really do
nice.
appreciate it.
That's so lovely.
Not all the time. He knows that I'll say yes when he asks me to fill in. So sometimes he'll just be like, Digi, everyone else is ill. You need to work. We need you here.
Digi, everyone else is sick. Start coughing, start coughing, start coughing. Digi, it's
But
only you.
It's very nice. It's
I am
only
so
you,
glad.
Digi. You have to get in the robot, Digi.
If you don't do it, your sick coworkers must do it.
No! Not my 60-year-old grandpa coworker. He cannot pilot the Ava.
Cannot pilot the Ava. Let him sit down. Let him have a break. Give him a lozenge and like one of those little caramels that they like so much, and like let him sit down. He needs a break.
He would not pilot the Ava. I could not see it happen.
It's such a fun mental image, though. My last job was rather difficult for me because I was bartending for somewhere that's not the casino. And because of that, my hours were crazy. I was constantly getting I was working like so in bars there's like a dead day shift, and then there's the evening shift where everything gets really busy, right? And I would work the day shift even though it was not good money or not a lot of work, like because at least then I could get home in the evenings and stream. And then my my job kept asking me to like do overtime and like on like short notice, like insanely short notice. And I found out that it was not because of the fact that like people were sick, it was because people had like just decided to like either not show up, or people were calling out sick when they were like not actually sick, but like they were like abusing it. So these people would be out for like a week, and you would find out afterwards. They'd come back into work and they'd be like, oh, I was at this, I was traveling, or oh, I was doing this and I was having such a good time. And it's like, and I had to cover all of your shifts. I had to cover all of them. I worked doubles for like, you know, like, so I was like I stop it. So I don't miss that. But I finding something with good stability that allows you to like stream is really important.
Yeah, 100%. I do agree. I used to work full-time and stream as well.
Whoa.
And that was a little bit too much for me. I had a really, really demanding job. I used to be a marketing manager.
Oh wow.
And I bit off more than I can chew.
It became pretty
I was
overwhelming,
very stressed. Yeah, my
that's
day
a lot.
used to start at 10 a.m. and I was dependent on the photographer to send me the photos so I can write the articles, right?
Yeah.
And the photographer would sometimes send me the photos at like 9 p.m. So I'd have to write the articles at 10 p.m. So I'd be up from 10 a.m. at work till 10 p.m. And then I would stream from 10 p.m. till 1 a.m. or like 2 a.m.
Oh my god.
And it was let's just say my writing got worse, my sleep schedule got worse, my social life got worse.
Yeah, when are you supposed to have a social life? It's not possible.
I never want to work in a team ever again. I cannot do this anymore. Never again.
She broke free of her chains.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's you know, all the jobs that we do, they shape us, right?
Yeah. Very much so. You learn a lot from it. When like around the time that I started, I guess, I was going to university full time. I was going to school full time, and like so I was like working and I was streaming and I was going to school, and I remember every day, like before my classes at like 6 to like 9 a.m. I would like stream, and then in the evenings from like 11 to like probably like 1. And so I was literally like getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and I was waking up and I was doing it all over again.
Oh no. Miss Daya, that's not good.
It's not good. No, 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 no. I
No,
got
that's not good
better.
for the body.
No, don't worry, I got better. It was not a long-term thing because like you
Okay.
said, everything suffered as a result. So it was not long for that lifestyle, but I can deeply appreciate and respect all of the hard work that goes into that for that reason. Mm-hmm.
In my first year of streaming, I moved countries.
Oh wow.
My former partner lived in Scotland, so we had to ship my PC over from Germany to Scotland.
Mm.
And then I stayed there for half a year. I worked full remote, but still 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. every day.
Oh
Most
gee.
weeks Monday to Saturday because work didn't get done on time, so I had to
Yeah.
just work on Saturday. It was just like that.
Ugh.
And then when my visa time ran out, we had to ship my PC back from Scotland back to Germany. And I was
Wow.
so worried because one of my monitors was lost in transit for a while, and I
Oh
was so
no.
sad because I couldn't stream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and I just remember that, that's how do you say that cycle basically of
Mm.
wake up to ash and dust. Work your shift, stream, go to bed, and do the same thing over and over again forever. And I don't regret it even. It was such a wonderful time. I just think I couldn't do it nowadays. I think now I'm old and made of mold.
Or maybe just deserving of the finer things and not constant
Yes.
exhaustion.
I do feel better about my streams now that I have a bit more time. I don't regret it. I feel a bit more relaxed.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I feel like I've learned so much since this like that time, you know? I genuinely feel like I've become a different person. But like in a good way, you know? Like I've learned so
Yeah.
much. I've established like healthier boundaries, and I've learned a lot about like, you know, all sorts of things. So I'm very proud of myself. Mm-hmm.
I was actually there for your debut
Huh?
with your agency.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
What?
I remember, and at that point I hadn't figured it out yet. I just have this habit that I like watching all the debuts that are taking place because
Me too.
whenever
Me too.
a girl debuts, like her energies just peak. She's just so excited to give it her spin, and
Yeah.
I remember watching you
so much
guys
hope
and
and
thinking
joy.
like, wow, such lovely models, such lovely people, and I'm glad that you're on your path. I can rest easy knowing that you will be well, very confident and competent, and I'm excited. And also, thank you for the sub, Dapper Bird. I feel so bad because so many people are following and subbing and saying hello, and I want you to know that I see you, but I want to focus on my collab partner for now, if that's okay. But I see you, I see you.
I see everyone's as well. I will be thanking everyone at the end after we yap. Just
Oh, you're so smart.
it's not an important thing. It's just a personal like. It makes it easier for me after
Yeah,
the fact,
yeah.
rather than to do it right now. I'm lazy.
No, but I get you though, because for me collabs are kind of always scary.
Really?
I'm a bit of a loner. Yeah, I only collab with people that like I know very well, and this is kind of counterproductive because you don't get to know people better if you don't collab with them and spend time with them. And I'm like, no,
That's
my cave, my video games.
that's true, but I'm also of the same mindset. I've never been very like I'm not particularly keen on like collabing with people that I don't know and I don't
Yeah.
trust, because you just don't know what kind of like things that you might have to be like you might have to endure, and also like that you might have to make your community endure, you know?
Yeah. Like
So
100%. 100%.
it always just makes things like awkward, you know?
I think whenever I'm surrounded by cute girls, I just forget all of my people skills.
That's also very real. I will say my my time in my previous work, and getting to meet all of the girls and getting to do a lot of networking and a lot of collabs and things like that, and making so many friends, it really forced me to get better about like reaching out to people and like interacting and things like that. And I'm so thankful for that, because I got to make so many amazing friends through it.
I can imagine. May I ask you a couple questions about that time? I'm gonna try to be vague on purpose, and if you don't want to answer, that's completely fine as well.
Yeah, I'll let you know if anything is like something that I can't answer or that I can't discuss.
I would like to know. I always wondered. I know Hololive has a system where if you do well in a year, you basically get a number of points, and you can spend those points on like getting a new outfit, getting like new things. And that's why people say it's a very competitive environment. Was it like that for you as well? Did you feel like being surrounded by other girls who are also like very talented and working really hard? And like the structure of it all, like was it very competitive in itself?
So I didn't actually know about that. For me and for my work experience, not at all. The girls that I worked with and the girls who I continue to spend time with are some of the closest friends that I have made in general. And I am so thankful for it. We've only ever had civil discussions. We've never had arguments, because all of us are so dedicated to what we do, and we love not only what we do and entertaining, but we also adore interacting with each other and being friends. So healthy conversation, healthy dialogue has always been the way, but also it was never an environment that inspired like competition or anything like that. No one ever felt like they were like unequal or like, you know, lesser in any capacity. And I don't think that's the intention with those
Not
kinds
at
of
all,
incentive
no,
programs either, but
yeah,
I can imagine that would put a lot of stress on you. And it would be a
Yeah,
good
I can
motivator, but
imagine as
also
well.
a good amount of pressure, I would reckon.
Definitely. I always wondered about that because I definitely feel the electricity and the kind of, I guess, how can you say, the incentive, as you said, to work really, really hard.
Yeah.
But I think you also need to have nerves of steel to kind of thrive and survive in that sort of environment.
Yeah,
Like that's still hard at the same time.
for sure. I think one of the big things that I'm really thankful about is that it's really difficult, I think, to find like-minded individuals who take what you do as seriously and as passionately as you do. And
Yes.
my experience definitely allowed me to do that. There's a lot of people who will reach out to you in your indie simply because, you know, big number or, you know,
Yeah.
the opportunity or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And being in a agency allows you to filter a lot of that because they're not able to, like, you know, like reach, if that makes sense. Which can feel very isolating, but it's also very reassuring because you know that all of the people that you're interacting with are also working equally as hard and take it as seriously as you do, which is really lovely.
Yeah.
So it's very different. It's like it's again, it's a matter of like whether or not people consider themselves to be like taking this as a, I don't want to say like as a profession or as a passion rather than as like a hobby, if that makes sense. Like obviously this is something that I do because I enjoy it and because it's a fun pastime, but it's also something that I take very seriously and that I want to present myself as a professional. And I'm very thankful that I'm working hard to surround and maintain like a circle, or I guess like an environment where I am around like-minded people rather than, you know, having to like maybe, I don't know, it's difficult to explain. Like I obviously I want to meet new people, I want to share new experiences, but I also really like finding people who have similar like mindsets, I guess. Who take it seriously, if that makes sense.
I think for some people as well, you kind of can't fault them in the way they're thinking because sometimes they can't know better. If someone starts really young and they blow up really quickly, right? I can imagine that that's, for example, something that's very hard to deal with, like from an interpersonal sort of standpoint. I know there are a lot of VTubers who are kind of like elbows out, like oh, I want to climb, you know, no matter the cost, and I can see why someone would be that way. But personally, I've always had the mindset of we can always, all of us, succeed together.
Yeah.
And I wanna support everyone, and that's why I just enjoy watching debuts so much, right? Like
yeah, because it's people's dreams coming true.
Yeah, and I don't know. I always just think it's so beautiful to see how, you know, someone makes their first steps. They make their first foray into streaming. Maybe they don't really know like what they want to do yet. They're like competitive gamers, right? They're ASM artists. They're yappers. They're collab queens and kings. And it's so nice to see how people blossom and, you know, find their own, I don't know, like community also as well. It's always so interesting to see like the fan names, the fan art, the fan works, you know, the inside jokes. I always enjoy seeing how much talents blossom, you know, like starting from their debut till now.
Yeah.
It's always so nice to see.
It is. And there was really a place for everyone. Like everyone has their own community, and just because the fact that like maybe the way that you conduct yourself, like, you know, maybe you want to talk about things that maybe I'm not very comfortable with online or something like that, that's not to say that there isn't a community or a space for you. It's just that, you know, you're finding the people that work well with you, and that, you know, I don't know, it's very beautiful. I think that there's truly space for everything, and everyone has like their own like opportunities and interests, and I don't know, it's very beautiful. I really like it. I'm very thankful for it. And I still get really emotional anytime that I receive fan content, because like it's so surreal to think about that like people are making things for me? Huh?
I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. It's such a warm feeling knowing that someone thought about you and someone worked hard, you know, for your sake. And there's
really
no
is.
monetary incentive. It's just for you.
Yeah, it's just because like, I don't know, like I stream because I want to bring a smile to Mon's faces, but every time that I get like a message or like a fan edit or like a fan art or something like that, it's made with the same intention of like making me smile, and I don't know, it like I get really emotional about it. I know it seems silly, but like it's so heartwarming.
I save all the fan work and all the messages that I get. I have a folder that's called milestones on my computer, and that has like, it's actually it's quite cute. I used to take these screenshots of my Twitch number, right? And I used to do it at very random points. So I would screenshot like 191 followers because I couldn't wait till 200.
200. That's so cute.
And I collect all the marshmallow messages that I have received, like all the nice ones, and I collect all the fan art in like a folder, like separated by artists, so I always knew who drew what as well. And it's just so nice. Like whenever I'm sad, I just go into that folder and I just click through it. Like there are also like tweet replies or comments on YouTube videos, and it's just such a nice collage to kind of look back to the past 2.5 years and be like, you know, I was here, even for a little bit. You know, I mattered, even if it was just for a little while. I made a difference to someone else.
You do so much. Like it's so beautiful. I haven't gotten one for Maros just because they're in my email inbox, so I look through them that way.
Yeah.
I probably should like go through and like screenshot them or save them. I have a lot of them on my phone that I've saved because of like Maro threads and things like that, like responding to them, you know?
Yeah.
But like they're not organized. But I do have a big folder of like fan works, and so like when Monmons make things, or when Monmons like do little edits or little fan art or stories or whatever, I save them all and I title each file after the Monmon, so that way and so some of them are like if I have multiple pieces of fan art from the same person, it's like Monmon 1, Monmon 2, Monmon 3, and so like it's just until like, you know, that, so that way there's like, you know, it's this artist or this person, but this is like the fourth one, you know, or something like that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah,
That's really, really nice. I'm so glad.
Sorry, I just dropped my PlayStation 5 remote like controller.
No worries. It
Slid,
just means
attacked me.
you were really excited.
I was. I put my arm on the thing and I just like bumped it.
I think people oftentimes forget. A friend told me that. I talked to her a couple of days ago, and she said people forget that like you're not owed fan art. You aren't owed anyone's time or anyone's affection. All these people come to your stream out of their free will. There's like no incentive. It's them liking your stuff that makes them do all these crazy things. And it's our job to like really understand the work that went into it and appreciate it. And I'm in such a I'm getting teary-eyed again. I'm in such a fortunate position. I'm so incredibly lucky to have been here and to have had so many lovely interactions with everyone, be it streamers or viewers, to have tried out so many things. I used to not want to ever do ASMR, and now I really, really like it, and it's very precious to me, to kind of grow and experience it and change and make my viewers bark. That's very fun. I had a lot of fun during the last
You have your priorities
stream.
all straightened out. I'm very glad for that.
Yeah, that's way better than self-growth, by the way. I'll just make you guys bark again. That's way cooler.
Oh my god. You had a heartwarming moment. You're like, I gotta rein this back in. I gotta.
Yeah, it got way too sappy.
yeah. It got too a little bit too emotional over there. We gotta rein it back in.
They can't know I feel that way about them.
Oh, how embarrassing. I feel the same way though. Like I really like ASMR because it feels very vulnerable, right? Like you're like watching over them while they sleep. If that makes sense. In like a very a new ASMR idea, watching you while you sleep ASMR. Just staring, unblinking.
There is that kind of content already. I would know. I consume it sometimes.
Really, I'm learning so much.
wine.
But,
I think for me, I like ASMR. I don't know about you, maybe this is just like a me problem. I really struggled being girly or like feeling feminine when I was young. Like I always wanted to be very like spiky and kind of, you know, I always used to be very unruly and very rough around the edges because I thought being soft and girly and cute is a weakness, and I never wanted to show any sort of weakness. I had a rather rough upbringing. But whenever I do ASMR, it kind of feels like I can say the things that I always wished I'd hear, you know? Like I can get very soft, I can get really affectionate, and I can also kind of, you know, spread my wings, you know, try things out, become very like experimental. And like you said, it's a very vulnerable space, you know, being so close, imagining that someone you know is listening to you while half asleep or trying to fall asleep. It's a big, you know, privilege.
yeah.
It's a big privilege.
It's like how I don't know, I like that's a very vulnerable time for people. So it's very like, I don't know, it's like I feel very like protective in a way about it, if that makes sense. Like
I want to bully them too much. I'm not protective. I'm sorry.
no, I also want to do that. Don't get me wrong, but I
Yes.
just mean like you're like
They're in
AS
your care in that moment. They're in your
yeah,
care.
yeah. And so,
Yeah.
you know, the other thing that like I get really sentimental about, and this is gonna sound really silly, because I like overthink everything. But for me, I've also always really loved doing like lullabies or like story reading ASMR, because those are things that make you nostalgic or that make you feel safe and comforted. But
Yes.
not everybody grew up in an environment where that was something that you were able to receive. And
Yeah.
some people may never experience that, or maybe won't experience it for a very long while outside of ASMR. And so it's a
Yeah,
very like,
yeah.
I don't know, it makes me feel like, you know, honored to get to like make people feel safe and comforted, and maybe bring people back to a time that they can't experience or they wouldn't be able to normally.
Yeah, it's the same for me, right?
Mm.
Like for me, I still struggle a lot with vulnerability. And for me, one of my mods actually said it, and I thought it was quite poignant. They said,
Mm.
you're guiding someone to the treasure that you cannot possess. And for me, it kind of is like that. Like when I get all soft and gooey, that's really kind of channeling the softness that I wish I could have received at some point in time. And I can enjoy that, you know, by proxy. It's very
Yeah.
powerful.
Oh, that is very
So,
powerful. Wow.
I don't know, like I don't mind getting a little bit bashful and girly sometimes. And that's why ASMR is pretty great.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's
fun.
pretty good. I'm a pretty big fan. What can I say?
I have to stop laughing while I'm doing ASMR though. Sometimes something very silly happens and I'll just crack a joke and I'll make myself laugh.
Or you have like a moment where you notice like you realize what you're doing is rather silly, and you're like trying to stop or like trying to stifle a laugh in the middle of an ASMR is always like really difficult. I'm like just sitting there like trying to like hold it in.
Yeah.
Agonizing.
I feel you.
Suffering.
I think for me the funniest thing that ever happened to me was I was recording a member's ASMR, and it was a hair salon ASMR, and I know that obviously you need tools and stuff for that, so you need a water basin, and I wanted it to be as lore accurate as possible, so I had a water basin hair dryer, scissors, and like all sorts of stuff. And
Did you turn the hairdryer
And I
on for
feel-
ASMR? I guess you turn it. I guess you turn the audio like in post. You turn the audio real low for the hairdryer.
yeah. No. Yeah, I wanted to try it out and just see if I can make it sound very pleasant, like on the lowest setting, like very far away. Or even just kind of hearing the plastic, like hearing the material. And I had put the hair dryer like on the table, like plugged in.
Yeah.
And then I tried moving the water basin from one end of the table to the other end of the table, and the water basin was completely full. And I realized, because I struggled and I almost dropped the water basin, I was like, uh-oh.
That's not good.
And obviously I freaked out a little bit because I almost spilled water all over myself, the setup and the hair dryer. And I was like all flustered, and I had to cut that little bit out, and I thought, okay, next time I'm thinking this through. I'm not gonna get too excited, you know. Like, you need tools, you need, you know, a setup and stuff, but it doesn't need to be too lore accurate. We can, you know, use the smokes and mirrors of post-production to not ruin our entire PC. That's fine.
Yeah.
fine.
Not dumping everything on your PC could be pretty cool. Maybe,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
a crazy concept, but it could be very nice to still have a PC.
That would be very nice. Yes. It's
I'm
so
very glad
fun
you
though. You
didn't.
can play. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I didn't ruin everything I own either over a hair wash ASMR.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it was a fantastic hair wash ASMR, but it's not worth the PC.
I did publish it. I just cut out the bit where I was like scatterbrained, trying to not spill water over everything. I was just, oh god, oh no, oh, it's spilling, and I had to cut that out. But it was still very
Understandable.
enjoyable.
I'm glad it was enjoyable.
I'm looking forward to your waterboard ASMR that you told us about.
I need to figure out. I need to like duct tape my 3DO with like a plastic bag over its head or something. I have to figure out how to do it because I want it to be accurate. So I want to take the towel and I want to wet the towel and then put it over their face and then, you know, press it like. But I don't know how the best way to go about that is without, like, you know, injuring it. But I did bury them alive once and I didn't get any sand in the ears. So I think I've got a system down.
Listen, if you need me to come over, be waterboarded, and make gurgling noises, I can do that for you. I will do that for the Monmons. That's fine. I volunteer. It's fine. I have nothing to gain in this. I'm doing this for the love of the game, not for any selfish reasons.
No
at
other
all.
reason? No other reason? You promise? Are you sure?
Being waterboarded by a cute girl? You are a visionary, though. Burying them alive, you're giving me ideas, Miss Daiya. You're really giving me ideas.
I am happy. I'm happy to give you ideas. One thing that like really made me happy was like learning, like finally just being like, you know what? I can stream whatever I want. I can stream anything. I could do anything. You know, I mean within reason, but and so like I started doing things like really silly ASMR, but like, you know, that's still relaxing obviously, and doing like silly streams and things like that just because I realized like it's like it makes me happy and it's fun for me, you know? And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very freeing. Like I said before, like with streaming you can do anything that you want. You could do anything in the world. It's just a matter of finding what makes you happy and what, you know, makes your community happy in kind, because, you know, as long as you're staying true to yourself, I think your community will enjoy it.
I think I have too much freedom, Miss Daiya.
Are you having like what is it called? Executive dysfunction, like having trouble making like decisions, because that's tough.
No, it's more that when I feel it in the moment, I go through with it, and then when the stream's over, I realize that it's very embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, I'm not the person you should ask about how to avoid that, because that's just me day to day.
Last ASMR, I gave them a lobotomy, like a do-it-yourself following a
Yeah.
WikiHow tutorial lobotomy.
That's
And
beautiful.
it's my proudest work. It's by far it's my proudest work.
Yeah, I think right after the stream I'm gonna go get lobotomized by that video. I gotta.
You make me very happy. Thank you, Miss Daiya.
I want to
And,
lobotomize Monmons. What the heck? Again, me taking notes. I gotta like, well, we're exchanging
I'll
ideas.
lobotomize you if you waterboard me. Teehee puts
Oh,
my little fingers
puts
together.
puts the fingies together. Kind of looks bashfully at my toes.
It was really, really fun.
Hmm.
Some of the things I said, I wish I could forget I said them. I put the ice pick like on their forehead, and then I slipped away from the mic and I said something like, yeah, the tip it.
Okay. You don't have to go any further. You don't have to go any further. It's okay. You don't need to relive that traumatizing moment for you.
I was too excited. I was too excited in the moment. That's what I mean. I have too much freedom, Miss Daiya. I'm too free.
The freedom of speech
Please
is
waterboard me. Restrain me, Miss Daiya. Please.
the freedom of speech sometimes is, it's a great freedom. It's also a great burden.
It's the greatest burden. Please take all my thoughts away, Miss Daiya. I don't need them.
I will run away with them. I will take them. Don't worry,
if
don't
it's
worry.
you,
Oh,
then,
oh my
then
gosh.
it's all right.
Oh, since you're entrusting yourself to me, I'll do my best. I'll treat you gently. Just let me put this pillowcase over your head real fast.
Daiya-san, I can't see anything. You promised that you'll take responsibility, right?
I think we're on a slippery slope. I think we are also maybe doing things today that
We're too free. We're too free, Miss Daiya.
we're too free, dangerously so. I fear.
I might be dressed like a modest lady, but there's a dangerous beast hiding underneath. The Usabu know. They are well trained at this point.
Yeah, they bark on command and everything. Why can't Momons do that? What's up with that, Momons? We gotta teach you up, because this is not. Gotta.
Listen, you have to package it in the idle call and response format, and then they'll do that.
Yeah.
See? Good job. Good job. You're so good. Wow. What a good job. Hi, Hasher.
It's all getting learned.
Oh God.
It's all getting learned.
This is for the Usabu. This is not for fellow streamers. All my mutuals who think I'm cool, go away. This is
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit as a treat.
No, they can bark if they wanna. If my pull is too strong, I don't fault them for barking. It's just natural for them at that point.
Pavlovian idle calls. Wait, was it Husher the potato? The potato woman?
Hester is a Yu-Gi-Oh! VTuber.
Oh, different person.
He's very talented.
I
Yeah.
see. Hello. I don't. I'm so sorry. I thought I task failed completely. I thought I recognized the name and I was like, oh my gosh. No, wrong, incorrect. I was like, oh wow. Nope, wrong.
And Vanilla is here as well. It's a very good friend of mine, and L:Q also very good friend of mine.
That's awesome.
That's great that the trifecta of my friends are here while I'm talking about making my viewers bark and my viewers actually barking.
Yeah.
That's great that there's no plausible deniability here. That's amazing.
Yeah, you got caught in 4K. How does that make you feel?
Miss Daiya, is it too late to be waterboarded today?
I suppose I could pencil you in. I
Please
like
do,
it,
Miss
I suppose we
Daiya.
could fit it in the schedule.
You can also bury me alive. That's a very sandy affair, though.
Yeah, I think it would be true agony if we waterboarded you first and then buried you so that the sand sticks to your face.
Oh god, can we do some Chinese water torture after the waterboarding?
Yeah, let me Google it really quick though, because I don't have like a step by. Oh wait. Isn't that the drops of water on the face?
Yes, yes, that's the sensory deprivation thing.
I saw this recently, and it was because a Mon sent it to me on Twitter and added me on it, like quote tweeted it and added me on it, and was like, "This is such a Daiya thing," and it was a
Big
Twitch
fan of that Mon in particular.
Yeah, it was a Twitch
Great eye
streamer
for.
who had like a water bucket set up, I guess, so that when their viewers like donated, they could like do the water torture to the streamer. Like so like depending on like donations and stuff like that, it would drop more like drops of water.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was like,
Amazing.
wow.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, I think honestly, this is why we have thousands of years of technological development, you know? Humanity has come this far for one specific reason. And that one specific reason is to be able to slowly but surely utilize torture methods on consenting streamers. Yeah.
I think it's wonderful how humanity just goes in a full circle all the time.
Truly. Truly. Honestly, it's like, have we not learned anything? No, we
No.
haven't, and we
No.
won't. We're just going to try it again, because what if it's different this time? What if it's different?
What if it's fun?
What if it's fun? The definition of insanity is...
I mean, for the
expecting
people
something
watching,
different.
it would be fun, right?
Yeah, I ate horse treats this past weekend.
I saw. I wondered
That
what
felt
was
like
about.
torture for me.
I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt and just think, oh, Miss Daiya just has a horse, and you
No.
know her viewers are so nice. They got her some horse treats for her
No.
horse.
No. Unfortunately, clickbait titles do not exist in my world. They are only descriptors, and so VTuber tries horse treats was very, very real. Very real.
No, you see, in my thought, I thought maybe your horse has a sensitive stomach, and you were trying the treats first
To see if
they're
they were like,
horse-approved, you know?
no,
Yeah,
no,
if they're edible for your sensitive stomach horse. Like, I thought there's some noble,
no.
you know, noble reason for your act, but I guess it
No.
was just for the love of the game.
It was just for the love of the game. I put a bunch of horse treats on Throne thinking surely they won't do it, because I saw a TikTok actually of a girl who has a horse who was trying out like different flavored treats, like salt licks.
Yummy.
She wanted to try them, and so she was like trying them with her horse. And I was like, I wonder what those taste like. And so I put some on my Throne and then a bunch of other horse treats later, and they all got delivered to my home. And I was like, well, science. It's time for science.
Miss Daiya, do you think I should order gorilla chow and drink horse electrolytes so I can min-max my nutrition goals?
I don't know what's in gorilla chow, and frankly I'm frightened. However, I can't speak on the horse electrolytes because A, I wanted to order some and I didn't, unfortunately, but I really wanted to.
Oh no.
And I didn't, but maybe next time. So, you know, if you try them, let me know how they taste. But also, I'm not a healthcare
I
professional. For legal
Listen,
reasons.
if it's good enough for a big ape, it might be good enough for me. I think a gorilla knows what's good, and I'm tired of being held back by big food. I know gorillas are onto something. Like, have you seen their silverbacks? That could be me.
That
you
could be
know?
you. Yeah, glossy coat, shiny
Yeah.
fur. Hair,
Great teeth.
great teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Teeth brushing? No, don't gotta worry about that.
No, gorilla chow.
Gorilla chow.
That's where it's at, Miss
I-
Daiya.
I'm learning so much. Did you? I think you're helping me open my mind's eye to new horizons, new opportunities. I'm learning so much from you.
I think so as well, Miss Daiya.
I
Your
Wow.
ideas to torture your viewers are so divine. I simply need to hear more.
Oh wow. And I to you, as I did not realize that we were both such connoisseurs of torture methods. How lovely. How lovely.
We have been orbiting each other for almost 3 years, yet we have never tortured them together. What a crime.
I think we have figured out what next collab needs to be. I think
Yeah!
maybe. I think we have to do a joint torture stream.
Oh, I want that so much. I want that so much. You
Yeah,
can't imagine.
Yeah.
Monmons and Usabu just quaking in their boots.
In their
they
little
do not know how
booties.
to survive that.
They do not be knowing. Oh,
Oh, Miss Daiya!
hello? Hello? Are you
Oh.
okay?
Oh,
You
see, Miss
disconnected.
Daiya, big food is coming for you.
Oh my, for me? I didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
this was a warning by Big Food.
Oh my god, it was an inside job. Whoa.
It was an inside job, yeah.
Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Are you seeing
Because
this?
you're onto the horse streets. You're so close, Miss Daiya.
We're so close. I think once we try the gorilla chow, we'll have cracked the code. They want to silence us. They want to force us off the air, but we shall prevail. We shall sustain past the challenges brought forth by Big Food.
Miss Daiya, they sell us. No, wait. They make the poison and they sell us the cures. Big
Wow.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really do. They really do. They you know, they give us the poison and then they sell us lactate, you know?
Exactly.
I think
Even
that's
though
really
the
messed
human
up.
body is perfectly fine producing that on their own. Oh wait, that's something else. I
Nope,
thought about
that's-
breast milk. I'm sorry.
I was like, for a second I was like, huh? Have you?
A lactate is the thing you take when you're not lactose intolerant, right?
It's when you
No,
are
wait, when you
lactose
are
intolerant.
intolerant.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause,
I
like-
thought that's. I thought. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Are we? Am I allowed to elaborate on that thought? Just one.
Yes,
just
of
one thing.
course,
Have you ever
Daiya.
wondered what
Of
it tastes
course.
like?
Not yet, Miss Daiya. What does it taste like?
I know. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like I'd like once in a blue moon. I think about it, and I'm like, who decided to drink cow's milk? You know,
A freaky guy.
a freaky
A
guy,
real freak.
a really freaky
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because cows weren't domesticated at that point in time. Like, did he see a wild cow and he just went, mmm,
I gotta go.
yummy.
I gotta go chase that thing and then drink it. That's frightening. I don't like that. I don't actually. Hey, I don't like any of the things that have happened. I think.
We
Let's.
should turn back time, Miss Daiya. They didn't even have the straws yet that make the milk taste like strawberry.
They didn't even have the cereal straws yet.
No,
my
they
God.
didn't have those yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but who started milking all the animals, Toria? How did it
Yeah.
start? Who was the milker?
I Who was
You?
the milker?
Miano Mashinya?
Was there somebody who just decided they woke up one day and they went, I see that baby drink human milk. What if I drink every other milk? And then just went on like a global quest to drink as many milk as possible? I don't know.
I kind of like if that story is kind of like One Piece-esque, right? Where he wants to like find the best milk.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I like how we're both lost in thought over this. This is very good.
We're
I'm
very
sorry, Miss
seriously
Daiya. I'm ruining you.
No. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is no part of this is bad. It's just so silly. I'm very surprised because normally I don't discuss these things out of fear for the brain cells of my lovely collaborator, but I'm very glad that we're asking the same hard-hitting questions. We have found ourselves
Daiya.
seeking the truth together on this perilous journey into the unknown.
Miss Daiya, I don't have any brain cells I could lose. You don't have to worry about those.
I'm so glad. Yeah, you can't lose. We can't lose what we don't have. We're good. We're safe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, may I teach you something about breast milk, Miss Daiya?
Sorry, pardon me. Yes, please, Miss Digi, please, do educate me in matters of breast milk.
Listen, I had a serious thought. I didn't say that to be lewd. That was a legitimate, serious thought.
No, I mean it.
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know that when the mother starts lactating, the first little bit that she produces is like a very nutrient-packed bit of breast milk that she only produces once?
Oh.
And it's very smart to actually save that and freeze that, because when your baby is sick, you can give that to them. And that will be like really, really good for them because it has a lot of antibodies and nutrients that later breast milk doesn't have. There's like a special term for it. I forgot what it was.
So like
I forgot.
no worries. No, it's okay. You forgot, and that's okay. So like what I'm hearing is like you freeze the milk and then it's like using like a max HP potion, like a rare drop max HP potion to the baby. Colostrum?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it called colostrum?
Yes,
One of the
colostrum. Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Wow.
And it's unique to each mother, like it's unique to your genetic makeup, basically.
Whoa.
That's really, really cool. Don't ask me why I know. There is no reason why I should know, why I should be knowledgeable on these things.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I just really care about the human body.
Yeah. I also care about the human body. And for legal reasons, I have to say this is in jest. However, I do find myself wondering what people taste like more often than I would care to admit. Like
do you mean like the meat?
Or
do you mean like the juice?
Like
what
no,
part?
I mean, now I'm thinking of like putting, like first you know, like a banana and then the ice cubes and then a person into your smoothie. And I don't think that's what you meant by juice, but I got confused. No, I just Mon-Mons know very often that cannibalism regularly comes up on stream.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. It's important to be
You're a cannibal enjoyer too.
Yeah, it's important to, you know, really, you know, challenge normal, right? To take into consideration all possible avenues. And in the event of, I don't know, being trapped on a deserted island with only me and, I don't know, like a friend or something like that, I have to be emotionally prepared for all circumstances, including potentially having to eat a person, you know?
Or being eaten, Miss Daiya.
That's true. That is true. As it could go either way.
We could eat each other, Miss Daiya.
oh, Miss Digi, you're so forward. Do you perhaps wish to? We could like exchange like a limb or something, or just like a little
for
bite.
A fingy, I do
a
it.
fingy for a fingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be lovely and delightful. How would you? How would you prepare said finger? Like what kind of food? There's not like a lot of. The issue is there's not a lot of meat on that bone.
Yeah, I think if we want to make this more enjoyable for each other, what tissue would taste the best? I would go with
She's dying. Please, please, please live. Please live.
no, I'm thinking. I'm thinking very hard, and that makes me. My thoughts and my feelings are fighting against each other. But the heart knows what is right over the brain. If I could eat tissue, I think stomach would probably taste great, like the outer layer. Breast tissue, most likely. Maybe ass tissue as well.
Did you?
That's like more fatty tissue, right?
I wasn't expecting you to just say like, I don't know why like you saying like ass is so like.
Butt tissue, behind tissue, rear tissue.
It's not a bad thing. I was surprised. I don't know why, but like, you said it and I was like, oh.
I'm sorry. I'm not coming for your ham today, Miss Daiya.
No,
That's
no,
for
it's
the fourth day.
It's okay. Yeah. We need to take things slow. That's a little. The first collab. The first collab.
I'm sorry, Miss Daiya.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I think the thigh would probably be really good too.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're so right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of meat there.
Oh,
And like, if you take like just like one bite, like not a lot's gonna be like, you know, like that'll be fine, you know.
I have to admit, I always kind of like in biology books when they show the cross section of the skin with like all the different layers and stuff.
Yeah, it's
I thought
really
that was always
really
really
interesting,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like a skewer. Like a cross section meat skewer of someone. I think that could be nice. Just like grilled.
Yeah.
Very simple, you know, sea salt and some pepper.
Mm-hmm. Simple seasonings to bring out the flavor, but not to augment or change it too much. I'm understanding. Mm-hmm.
Miss Daiya,
Does
this
sound
is
good.
the part. This is the start of a great partnership.
This is the start of this is the continuation of a beautiful friendship.
Oh, I just got raided.
Oh.
Did you be real? Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello, raiders. Hi, fellow Digi. How was your stream?
What a
Hi.
great time to come in. What a lovely time.
We're totally not talking about cannibalism. Totally not. There's no way we'd ever be talking about cannibalism.
No, never, never, never. Never, 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 ever, 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 ever. Mm-mm.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Why would
Man,
we?
Miss Daiya, I wish ASMR collabs were possible.
They
I
are,
wish we
actually.
could do one of
I can-
those. Really?
Yeah, I can reach out to you. I know how to do the tech on that. We just have
Miss
to.
Daiya, you're changing my entire world right now.
So I can actually talk about it right now. Actually, in OBS you can
Yeah.
change the mic output to only be on one side. So all I have to do is put yours on like the left side, like the left channel, and then I would be on like the right, and they would hear you in their left ear and me in their right, or vice versa. And you don't even have to use like radio or anything like that. You can just use your regular microphone. Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. I wonder how the sound quality for that is, though.
I've done it before. It's not bad, actually.
I'd love to do one of those with Miss Daiya.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will work on it. We will work on it together. It'd be very fun. I would very much like that. I want to do more
We
ASMR
will.
collabs and stuff. So rubbing my
I've
grubby
never
little mitts
had
together.
one.
Really?
I'd be very blessed if you'd be my first Miss Daiya if you
my-
if you showed me the ropes,
Oh,
you
oh.
know.
I'm rather new. I think this is gonna be my second one, but if you'll have me, I would be honored. Mm-hmm.
I'll teach Miss Daiya everything about torturing. Don't worry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Please do. I'll be in your care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh, Miss Daiya, not to interrupt you, but you said you were on a schedule today, right? I don't wanna
Oh yeah, we can
have you be late.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like another like 10 or 15 minutes is okay if that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course. I'd really like to. I just don't wanna how do you say? I don't want to take away from other important things that you have to do today. I want to be respectful of your time.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a little bit more time. We'll be okay. Thank you. I'm having so much fun. I'm really
Me
really
too.
happy that we're getting to talk and to have fun together like this.
Yeah. It's very precious for me because I'm so glad I found you again. You know.
Me too. I'm very glad. I'm very happy. I think that you're just a very lovely person, and I think that VTubing is a lovely space with you in it. So I'm very glad to get to spend time with you like this.
I'm just a green thing, you know. There's nothing about it. I'm just a green thing.
Yeah, green thing complimentary.
Oh, yes, I suppose. It could certainly be praised like that. I assume.
As it should be. Yes. Don't you forget it.
I'll always cheer you on, Miss Daiya. I have done so 2 years ago, and I will do so now till the end of time.
And I to you. Thank you so much. It really means the world, and I'm so thankful. And I'm so happy that you're here and that you're happy and that you're doing amazing things. It's very exciting, and I can't wait to see what other amazing things that you will do in the future.
I have really big plans this year.
Yeah?
If I may shamelessly plug them to
You may 1,010%. Yeah. Let's look toward the future and hype them up.
I'm debuting a new outfit in 2 months at the beginning of June. It will be
Really?
the start of a new character arc for me.
Whoa.
It will be the same model but different clothes, and I'm becoming a different animal. I'm becoming a wolf. But it's the same base, it's the same model mama. The style of my model won't change too much. And I want to push for partner this year together with this debut.
Whoa.
So please expect many exciting streams. I'll work as hard as I can. And even if we don't get it, it will just be silly not to do it. Having a new model, it will probably not happen for a couple years after this one. So there isn't a better time for me to do it than now. It's not really that I think I'm ready. It's more than it would be very wasteful to not consider this momentum, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a good chance, and you can't let it slip by you. I think,
yeah, exactly.
I think that's a lovely way of seeing it.
And I wanna try really hard.
I believe. It's a very, very. It's ambitious, but I think you can do it. I really do. I believe that you are amazingly hardworking, and that your hard work will pay off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll work really hard to make you proud, Miss Daiya.
I'm already proud. Don't worry about that. Just have fun.
Oh, I have so many things planned. I can't talk about them yet, but I worked really hard.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, let's see. How can I phrase this and spoil a little bit, but also not spoil everything?
That's the tough part. I want to yap so bad about things I have planned, and I'm like, but I shan't. I can't. I shouldn't. But I want to so badly.
Let me see. Okay, all right. I think I got it. Let's try this. Oh god, it's so difficult. It would be so much easier to just spoil it.
we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
There is an age-old way of expression that isn't drawing, that humans have used to convey stories, and many VTubers before me, many idols before me have done the same thing. So it's very exciting to throw my hat into the ring. I hope it will be done till debut. Actually, it's a lot of work, a lot of moving parts. But I hope you can cheer me on as I tried working with someone very talented to bring something to life. I'm sorry I'm so vague, but
I
don't
think
wanna give the surprise away.
I think I get what you're saying.
You can say on Discord and I'll confirm or deny.
Is that it?
Let me see. Yes! Yes! Daiya's right.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
very
exciting.
I actually, I can relate to that. So I'm very.
You too, Miss Daiya.
Me too. Oh. One day. I am doing a re-debut. I'm going to debut, but again this time, sometime later this year. I'm hoping for like early fall.
I will support you when you do.
I'm working on some stuff, but the reason why I don't have like an exact date lined up or anything like that is because those kinds of things take a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of working with other people and money. And so I'm working very hard because I want to make it the absolute best that I possibly can. And I'm putting my heart, my soul, and all of the work that, to make something amazing, to thank all of my Monwons for supporting me for so long. Because I really want to, and I really look forward to, like, stepping out and beginning my journey. And I don't know, kind of. Yeah. Similarly, starting a new chapter and things, and just like, I guess forging my own path. Yeah.
I think you've always been forging your own path. I remember when you got that model in a very I need to cough 1 second. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick.
No.
You got that model in that really unique style that not a lot of people had at the time.
Is it
and I thought that was really cool.
Was it the 3D one?
Yes, it was really pixelated.
I have one now too.
Oh, really? That's such a nice callback.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Actually, ironically enough, like, not ironically, but like, lovely enough, a fan of mine made that one. This one that I use now, and I use it for VR and 3D streams and stuff like that, and it makes me very happy because, that was something that I didn't want to, like, I've always really enjoyed it, and I wanted to continue doing it, even when I was, in a group, in an agency, and so I was able to do that thanks to the kindness of my community, and I think that that's just, I will never be able to thank them enough for that. There's a lot of things though that I wish that I could thank enough for, but I can't.
That's so amazing though. I'm so glad. You need to teach me 3D, please. I'm still very inexperienced at 3D.
I still have a lot to learn, but if there's anything that I can do, if you ever have any questions, I'd be happy to.
I think I just need to re-download everything and set it up again because I used my 3D model for a little bit and then everything broke. I think I need to start again. I got really discouraged at the time.
I believe. Maybe we just need to restart like maybe uninstall and re-download the software or something. Sometimes it gets to be a little funky.
It was VC phase, I think.
Yeah, VC is relatively user-friendly, but every once in a while it does something funky. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back.
Of course.
I had to open a door because there's a dog making noise.
Oh. A dog making noise, huh?
There we go. I'm back. Huh?
Welcome back, Miss Daiya.
Thank you.
I
I'm
was
glad to be
just
back.
cackling because you said it was a dog making noise, and I said, "Oh, a dog making noise, huh?"
and then all of the usabus
They started barking.
they started barking. Good, as they should.
Next week they're gonna antagonize the mailman. I almost got them that far.
I believe. you're gonna have a well-trained security detail by the end of it. I
Very
believe.
nice.
Guard usabus.
My guard Usaboos.
I believe.
But I'm so excited for your path to come.
And
I'm so glad.
excited for you. I'm genuinely so happy that you are continuing to thrive and do amazing things, and I'm happy for you, and I think you're gonna do amazing things. You're gonna continue to do amazing stuff. Basically, yeah.
You believing in me means a lot, Miss Daiya.
Of course.
Like I remember you from my days just staring up at the ceiling. It sounds very silly, but when you have a lot of time like that, you really remember the people that you interact with. Like, some of them still stream, some of them have stopped streaming, some of them, you know, the breed of VTuber supporters has like died. That isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
When Miss Daiya and I started streaming, there used to be a thing called a VTuber supporter, and they try to retweet as many different VTuber posts as possible. And they were all pretty big characters in the community back in the day. At least that's how it felt like to me.
Yeah.
And nowadays, that type of like user isn't a thing anymore. I think they're all just regular VTubers now.
I think probably so. I remember there was like, I don't really remember a lot about it. It was just like a lot of complicated stuff that happened, I think. Probably. I don't know. But I remember that it was, you know, it's always a very, very difficult place being small and starting something new and trying to do your best to make your way in a scary place. So
I was very lucky. I was very lucky that I had VTubing to keep me company. I talked to so many different people. I watched so many different streams. You know, I had so much time. It's crazy to think how much time I had because I was in the hospital.
And
I
very
was such
glad
good.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No. Please continue.
I was just saying I had so much time to be like a PR manager for myself, you know. I could just respond to so many different threads and posts and cheer people on and make connections. And I'm just really happy, you know. Things are different, but they aren't worse, I feel.
Yeah, they're just different. I think we've all in our own ways like grown and changed, but all for the better.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really happy, and I'm so thankful to get to see you and get to cheer you on in your pursuits and in your adventures, and I cannot wait to I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I just
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I just knocked a candle off of my desk. Sorry. It scared me.
Do you need a moment to clean up?
No,
Don't
it's
set
okay.
your room on fire, please.
It did not break, and it wasn't a lit. It was just a candle that I have like sitting, and it startled me, but we're okay. But I really
Then I'm
appreciate
relieved.
your support, and I'm so thankful to get to cheer you on, and I don't know, I feel like I'm mushy-gushy right now, and I just keep saying the same things, but it's true. I'm so proud, and I cannot wait to see what other amazing things you accomplish, and I can't wait to see your new outfit.
Thank you. I'm becoming a hotelier. I'm becoming a hotel manager.
Whoa, how fancy.
I worked in a hotel in the past, so I'm knowledgeable on it on like a IRL perspective. And I think it's gonna be a very fun theme for like ASMRs and streams.
Yeah, I think that
and
would be
collabs.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I look forward to seeing your content in the future. I mean, it's great now, but I can't wait to see the direction that you take with it.
Same for you, Miss
exciting.
Daiya. I can't spoil it, of course, because you shared a little bit of it with me. I know
And
the
you with me.
Mon-Mons are gonna love it. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really excited. I do unfortunately have to head out for now, but thank you so much for joining me and for yapping with me and just having a lovely time. And
Yeah.
I hope to organize an ASMR soon. I'll reach out to you soon about that. Thank you so much.
I'd really love to. Let's find someone nice to raid. Maybe we can coordinate a double raid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if there's anyone that you would like to, I will follow your lead on that.
Yet again, I'm taking responsibility for my for my senpai. Let's see. Oh, this very talented rigger is having a stream. She's very nice. Bri at Cookie Box. You might have heard of her before.
Yeah, Bree. We love Bree.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can.
Oh
Totally...
yeah, I'm bad at reading. Yeah, it's Bree. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry at all. Let me send everything over that way. Oh my gosh, wait, I see yours on my recommended. Okay, let me set everything up really fast, and then I'll set the one up for YouTube as well, because I think she's live on YouTube as well right now.
Don't you have to have someone whitelisted for them to raid your stream? I don't know how to rate on YouTube. I'd follow your lead if you teach me how to do it.
I don't think so. I think you just have to type it into the redirect, but you don't have to if it's confusing. Do not worry.
Wait, where's the redirect? How do you rate on YouTube? Please teach me.
Okay. So you'll press you'll go into the studio for the stream, and you'll press the edit button, and then you'll go to customization and scroll down, and there should be a little thing that says redirect.
Oh, okay. Wait. While we're live, wait. Really?
Yeah.
That's possible? Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So here see edit title and description.
So you're on YouTube Studio. You have the little like stream manager open, right? And then you press the edit button.
Yeah.
And then you go to customization, and then you scroll all the way down to the redirect.
Okay, wait. Let's try this again. Yeah, here, edit. I see this. Yeah. Edit the middle one.
And then the customization one. And then scroll down.
Yeah. It says add redirect.
Yes.
Okay, and then I guess it's search in videos of other channels.
Yes, and then you'll just type in
correct?
Bree at Cookie Box in, and then you can do it. We're learning together.
We're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see it.
Yay! And now you can
Cool. So
you can read and redirect. It'll send everyone over to her YouTube stream. Yes.
I feel like my brain is growing like double the size. Oh my god.
So many wrinkles have been developed, huh?
I need to remember this for next time. But I guess you have to write the channel in the right way, right? Like you can't make spelling mistakes, because in the past I haven't found people I wanted to rate.
You do have to type
Must
it.
have made a mistake.
But there should be a thing where it like recommends based on like followers. So or maybe I don't know. There's like a little.
Miss Daiya already.
So, I think that will help. Yeah, I see yours on YouTube as well. But thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by the stream, and thank you so much, Digi, for joining me today. It was genuinely an honor getting to spend time together and getting to talk like this.
Yes. My heart is so full. I'm really, really happy. Thank you.
Me too.
And I'm sending everyone over now as well.
Okie
I wish
dokie.
you guys a good night.
Have a good evening. Have a good rest of your day. Bye for now. Mwah.
Bye bye.